Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. It's Dad here on Dadcraft. It's Friday. We're gonna do a quick QC check before we get really into anything here. Okay, it looks like stream chat's going through. Let's jump into this stream here and just make sure everything sounds. Alright, so everything sounds fine, just we gotta bring this music volume down. And let's take a listen now. Alright, for now on there, that sounds fine. If anybody jumps in and wants to chime in on whether or not the music should be louder or not, let me know. I'm happy to adjust it. Hey, too. Hey, too. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Excuse me. Alright, everything looks like it's good to go. That is a shame though, because I did like having that a little bit louder in my eardrums. I really did like having that. I mean, I could always turn it up here on my headphone amp. And that's the A mix. There we go. That's better. That's better. Although I'm getting like ambient noises. Is it raining? Yes, it is. It is raining in the game. I was wondering why that was so loud in comparison to the music. Oh, let's go ahead and get that closed. Alright, let's do that. Let's keep it right there. Alright, so we are in the Skybased world. Let me get my controller. Also, because reasons. Yes, we've done this before, but go right ahead. Okay. Alright, so we're in the Skybase SMP. Not really the Skybase SMP, but that's just what I call it because reasons. Let's take a nap, go to sleep, get this fast forwarded to the morning. Alright, so we are working on, I was off hours or off stream working on a trading hall. We can keep going. I want to get mending for a decent price. So far I've got, I don't even know what the rest of these are because I want to keep these closed off. Mainly because I don't want the little ones that these two make getting into all these places. But if they've got a lectern and a torch in front of them, that's just my signal that they are locked in. That their trade is locked in. And like I said, I don't really remember what all of them are. I know one of them's like Aqua Affinity. One is Flame, one is something. There's a few things going on here. Most of them, one of them was Flame, one of them was Infinity. Mending, no. Oh, one of them was, what's the one? Silk Touch. So, and there's a couple others in here going on right now. I don't remember off the top of my head exactly what they are, but we'll figure it out. Let me pull up chat and get that integrated. Chat is integrated. Beautiful. Let's test that real quick. Test. Beautiful. Alright, so the YouTube chat works. And that works. Awesome. Awesome possum. Alright, let's get back into the game. We're gonna go make some more beds so we have more places to put these boys when they get made. And we'll grab some more food to keep them fed. Do I have anything left in here? No, I don't. Alright, let's move this. Let's move this. Let's move that. And potato can stay there. Actually, this will go down there for right now. Let's head back over here and get our wool, get some wood, make some beds, get some food. The whole nine. The whole nine. So how's everybody doing this morning? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you slept well. Had a good breakfast. Me, I'm still working on mine, which is just coffee and protein powder, but it is what it is. While we're over here, we can chop these down for wood. And we can eat some food. So we can run. Not a whole lot left in the way of wool. So you know what? False alarm. Let's go. We gotta turn down mob volumes too. So we'll handle that in just a moment. Get some of this. Go and feed our people. Or actually, let's bone meal the stuff that isn't ready yet. So off stream, I went to the skeleton farm and just grabbed as many bones as I could put in my inventory. Brought them all back here and made a buttload of bone meal so that I could keep this farm going as fast and as much as I wanted, as fast as I could. You get it. You get it. But yeah, I just wanted to keep this thing able to move at maximum efficiency, I guess. Although I guess maximum efficiency would mean getting a farmer or two over here, trapping them in, and then letting them do all the work for me. But we're not quite there yet. Alright, that's that. Let's go ahead and put that back. I have fortune on this, which I don't know if it's going to do anything to plants, but we'll take our chances. Justin Alec, what's going on, man? How you doing? Good morning to you. Or good whatever time of day it is for you. Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's get that out of there. Let's get that out of there and put some seeds down there so we can just plant like crazy. Let's go. Doot. Can I control myself? Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's do this. Let's throw those in there. Everything is planted. We've got all of our wheat. Super duper. Alright, let's go feed some sheep, get some more wool for beds, and then we'll come over here and chop these boys down. Actually, before we get over there, let's turn the mob volume down. So that's going to be really loud. Really mobs. Let's turn them down to like 25. Sweet. All right, let's go. Yeah, even at 25, they're already plenty loud. Breed. Breed, my sheep, breed. Okay. Do the cows too, just to keep our steak moving along. Feed. Alright, let's go down here. I tend to put my wheat in this chest. There's really no reason. No rhyme or reason to the rhyme. Just happens to work that way. Oh, that's why. That's funny. It held that from misogyny. That's hilarious. Hold on. Allow. We'll allow it. There we go. Because you said hoe. And it thinks you're talking about a different kind of hoe. Alright. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think if you put fortune on a hoe... if you put fortune on a hoe, it might give extra drops, although I'm not entirely sure how the new updates work. I want to say if you put fortune on anything, it's all good, Alec. It's all good. So I noticed I got a lot more seeds, and I think that's what the fortune does, whether it's on a hoe or on a pickaxe or what have you. I think that's really what it does, is it focuses on... Why did I leave without the wool? It focuses on giving you the seeds as the fortuned item. Which is fine, but that's not really what I wanted. And I can't get more wool right away. But that's fine. We can start with 3 more beds. I wonder if I go in there with a pair of shears and I shear them all. Hopefully, I would hope they've made it work in that way. Obviously, extra drops of wheat would be... Right. I mean, that's what I want. But, you know, if that's all it's going to give me is more seeds, it's fine. It's just fuel for the bone meal maker. Alright, let's try this. I've never done this with sheep in a crusher before. But I would imagine it's going to work the way I expect it to. Excuse me. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. Yeah, so far so good. But it's not going to target all of them because it just can't. Wonder if we come down here, try to aim up this way. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Oh well, it was worth a shot. I mean, we still wound up getting like 26 extra wool out of it, so I'm not complaining. Alright, let's go. Light source here? Yes. I don't think I need it, but we'll do that anyway. I also know why it's so dark too. I didn't turn full bright on. Alright, let's go make some stuff. Crimson planks will work just fine. I'll put the wool back in there. I would rather save the birch for the fences. Alright, you can go in there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Perfect. And I've still got just over a stack of fences, so we should be okay for now. Let's run back here. We'll take a nap once we get over there. I really need to look more into Zero's minimap just to see if I can turn those dots into like little avatars like Journey minimap works. Because I did get familiar with Journey minimap, but figured I'd try this out, see how it went. Because I know the yellow ones are villagers, but there's 2 red ones, and I'm not sure what those are supposed to be. Hello? Oh, server lag. Alright. There. That. Sweet, that's that whole wall. And once we get those filled in, I will worry about placing these other beds. Alright, let's go to sleep. Yeah, this is a private SMP. There are other people that do play on it, but I don't think anyone else is active on here right now. Sadly. Alright, we can give them these potatoes and bread. They should still have plenty of food in their systems and be able to breed no matter what, but we'll give it to them anyway. Just keep on making babies, please. And then the other downside of giving them food or trading with them is it takes away from, if I trade with them, it takes away from them being able to make more babies. And if I feed them so they can make babies, then I don't get as many trades in. But it's still fun to play despite no one being on currently, right? Yeah, it's still fun. I mean, I treat it like it's my own little, my own local world, even though it's clearly not. I just don't have the freedom or the luxury to be able to play when other people are on. Usually when I play is during the mornings and on my lunch breaks at work. So typically, and then on my lunch breaks, obviously I can't stream because work, so the lectern's gonna go here. All right. But yeah, I mean, I still have my fun. I still try to engage with the other players, even though I'm not on when they are. We're all in a Discord, and I've, reached out to them for help or gone to there's a base that's pretty close to mine where that person has set up. I guess they've got a trade farm set up somewhere because they're selling books like mending and whatnot, and that's where I got my first several mending books from. So I definitely still interact with the other players in whatever way I can, but it's not like I would like if I were able to actually play and stream when they're on. I miss playing Minecraft with my friends. We had a brief period where we all played on a server. I would imagine this has got to be a lot of fun playing with your friends on a server. I do play with my kids on a Bedrock realm whenever they're with me, and we've got the time where they have the interest and they want to do it. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun getting to play with them and just get into our own little like Minecraft adventures together. I don't know. Let's see. I was watching a little bit of your VOD from Wednesday. I saw you were playing StarCraft, and I wanted to ask you to play it a lot. Sorry for the topic switch. No, it's all good, man. It's all good. It's just you and me here, man. We're just chilling, hanging out, and I need more. I need more wood. So let's go get some more wood, make some more of these, and keep working on our prisoner pens. I'm sorry, villager pens. Do I play it a lot? I used to play it a lot when I was a kid. Wednesday was like the first time in a good long while where I played it again. Haven't played it since the remaster. I think I've played all of about 5 minutes worth of StarCraft 2, the Terran campaign, and I mean, even that was forever and ever ago. So I don't remember anything about StarCraft 2. But I do want to play it more often, at least once a week. So typically Mondays are my wildcard days, and I know I did Minecraft on Monday and then StarCraft on Wednesday. But I typically do my non-Minecraft games on Mondays, so I'm probably going to do it then. But yeah, I definitely want to play through the campaigns on StarCraft. So, sorry if that's a long-winded answer. So, I don't right now, but I definitely do want to make it more of a normal thing. At least until I get through the games and then find another game I want to stream. It's really fun, especially because everyone has their own playstyle, if you can call it that. It's very easy to get into Minecraft without prior knowledge, which is something I've come to admire about the game, but I've played way too much Minecraft. I feel like that sometimes. That's kind of why I wanted to have a non-Minecraft game during the week to like just shake it up, keep it fresh, not get burned out, you know. Are we facing server lag? Yes, we are. It's fine though. It's fine. But yeah, StarCraft was kind of like taking it back to my childhood a little bit. I mean, granted, I was like probably, what, 12, 13 when it came out, but still. No. When did StarCraft come out? Was it 98? 98. I would have been 15 when that game came out. No, I couldn't have been 15. I was 13. Sorry. Quick math. Okay, I just got curious when I saw you were playing StarCraft. I haven't played Brood War, but I've been always been curious to how it plays. So I'll let you in on a little secret. When I played as a kid, I always played with cheats enabled. So I always had like speed mode, god mode, like buildings and things would just like troops and buildings and whatnot would just like spawn in within seconds. So there was never really a long wait time, even though StarCraft is a game with a lot of waiting. And to me, it was just more fun to play it that way as a kid, but I kind of want to go through it now without cheats and play it the way it was meant to be played. But Brood War to me was always fun. even though, like I said, I cheesed my way through it. But Brood War was always a good time. I liked the idea that you could infest Terrans and especially what happens with Kerrigan was just like, what? This is so cool. Like, you get to play as that. I did a little bit of like a lore lookup on StarCraft 2, and yeah, I don't know, there's some other fun stuff going on there that I can't wait to get to. I've mainly played StarCraft 2 with my friend, but it's been a while since I last played. I mainly go on every now and then to practice my micro abilities and hope that my macro game is entirely horrific. Yeah, I'm pretty sure both of mine are awful. Are just awful. I don't pretend to be a wizard at it. I just play to have fun. Kind of like I do with this. This is like Life Simulator, the game, you know? But I'm here, I'm having a good time with it, so... To me, that's what it's all about, is if you're having a good time. Let's make as many of those as we can. Let's get our sticks. And make a whole boatload of birch fences. We're going to need more than that. We're going to need more than that too, but that means I need to come back and take care of some more trees, but we'll let them grow up in the meantime. Prototype, what's up? Yes, this is Dadcraft. This is the Dadcraft that you see. How are you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're okay. Alec, I feel like playing on speed mode in Brood Wars, playing a normal StarCraft 2 game, considering StarCraft 2 is also much faster in every aspect to compensate with a new player base that isn't fond of the idea of waiting. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll discover that when I get to it, but yeah, I definitely was like that as a kid, where I was like, I don't want to sit here and just like wait forever for these things to build or to spawn or what have you, so I just made it a point to like turn on God mode, turn on speed mode, and just tear it up. Bonnie, been doing good. Been busy working on something big in Minecraft. Ooh, what is it? If you don't mind me asking. Sorry, I was doing this off stream and I just kind of want to keep things moving. I know that like me bone mealing my plants is not the most exciting thing in the world. Building every FNAF location? Okay. Cool. I've played FNAF maybe once a long time ago, so I'm not familiar with the lore or the locations. I know that like he's a alive animatronic bear that kills people. That's about it. But cool. That's definitely a big undertaking. I hope it works out well. Yeah, the campaign in SC2 is dated still to the release, where everything was much slower, and it feels so weird. But wait, you just said SC2, like, building progression and all that stuff moves faster. Or did they, like, not... You're thinking they should change the gameplay, like the speed at which things get built? Sorry, I just got a little confused there. As it tends to happen, being an old man. It's probably going to take maybe a year or two, maybe 3. Wow. So I'm guessing you're doing this in survival. If it's going to take that long. That's commendable. Oh, creative, and it's still going to take that long? Interesting. Okay. Or is it mainly just due to like your like time constraints, how much time you can actually put into it at any given moment? Ahmed, what's up, dude? Welcome back. It's weird. The campaign doesn't update with the patches of SC2, so the game itself is sped up a lot. The campaign still runs on a way slower tick speed and outdated settings. No worries, no worries. So let's see. Campaign doesn't update with the patches of SC2. So the game itself has sped up a lot. So the game itself speeding up, does that also include the building speed? Or is that what you're talking about being slower? Sorry, I'm like being a total pain in the butt. I'm just trying to understand. Security breach is the largest location, and yes, I only work on it when I have time. As I would expect. I wouldn't expect you to like put life on hold to have to do a Minecraft project. But, no, I was just curious. Just curious. Potatoes. Potatoes. Alright, let's go stick these bad boys right here. Hey, don't do that. I suppose in a way, yes. I'm not certain, but the general speed of the game runs faster now. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Bonnie. When I finish it, I'm going to invite people so they can make their own house on it. That's cool. That's so neat. It's very nice of you. Is this in Java or Bedrock? Ahmed, yep, this is Skybased. This is Skybased. Bedrock. Cool. Very cool. Not asking for an invite or anything, but if you do happen to have an open spot, I also have Bedrock. Just saying. But by all means, no. Share it. Share it with your friends. Share it with the people that are actually close. I wouldn't mind highlighting it on the stream if you're good with that, though. Hopefully I've got a bigger following by then. You only have one friend? What? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a moment. Alright. Beds can go in here for time being. Oh, Alec, I think that the fortune pickaxe is working because I've got a whole lot more of everything than I did before. So I think it's working. All right, let's get over there, take a nap. And keep building out our prisoner fences. I mean, villager fences. Villager pens. Been working on it. Hold on, I'm like trying to read and get across the bridge here. I finished the first location. I've started building the second location, only done half of the front. Okay, but you got the first location done, plus a little bit extra in a couple weeks. That's not bad. I say this not knowing anything about how big the FNAF locations are, what level of detail are involved in putting them together. All right, let's go to sleep. Drink some coffee. Let's get another swig. Why not? I let it sit for way too long and the protein powder kind of clumped up together. Not the best. But it is Oreo protein powder, so that counts for something. Alright, let's get this down here so I can get over here and throw them some more goodies. Yep, see, they're still breeding, so I did give them enough last time. The left half of the second location is about 70 blocks long. Do yourself a special kind of coffee. Not necessarily a special kind of coffee, just regular. I don't know if Aldi is a store near you, but it's a store near me, and it's just their regular Aldi brand coffee. Do you want to trade? Yes, you do. You will take potatoes. Photos of the building, the first location. Oh, okay. Okay, is that it? Pours the potatoes, yes. Alright, I will feed them again once I get those two into different beds. Does Aldi sell a brand-made coffee? I didn't know that. I can't get it sadly because Aldi went bankrupt here. Oh, that stinks. Let me actually look it up. It's not, it doesn't specifically have their name on it, but it's their brand of coffee. Like they use the same name or the same different couple of like sub names for sub brand names for their stuff. Let me actually look it up on, I'm gonna look it up on DoorDash. Hang on. Because I know it's there. Aldi. Yes, Aldi. And let's look up coffee. It's the Beaumont Classic. That's like their brand when it comes to their coffee stuff is Beaumont. KT, what's up? Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? It's all good, dude. I'm fine. I'm happy to bring it up. I'm happy to find it for you. I'm sorry to hear that they went bankrupt near you, though. Aldi is like my... It sounds like I'm an Aldi spokesperson, but like I really do. I love going to Aldi. So good with it. I didn't think I would ever feel any kind of way about a grocery store as a kid, but Aldi is my spot as an adult. When did you get VIP? Like a long time ago. Yeah, I gave you VIP a while back. You, Bob, Sammy, I think there's a few, maybe one or two others, but yeah, you had VIP for a while. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know what VIP gets you other than a badge next to your name, but I mean, it's yours. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've posted it in the viewer picks channel. Okay, cool. I'll take a look there. Cool. I will take a look. Ooh, excuse me. No. Fence, you don't go there. I'd probably have to go cross country to go to an Aldi, but it's probably not worth going there for a singular pop. No, I would imagine not. I would imagine not. Alright. I think all of our boys over here are grown up. That's fine with me. Let's start rolling some... Let's start rolling some enchants. Thank you, sir. You got nothing I want. Actually, I probably will leave a couple of them for paper, for emeralds and whatnot, but not right now. I like buy the cheap colas from Aldi. I'm telling you, Aldi's the spot. I like the, I like a lot of stuff from them, but I really got sucked into, they have, it was like sparkling flavored waters. Those were like a weakness of mine for a good while. You're not giving me anything other than paper, so I'm not going to sweat you right now. Try you one more time. They do. They really do. Aldi's food just hits different. It hits so good. Alright, let's see. Protection 1. Lame. Not worried about that. If I want to get mending for a good price. Somebody was trying to sell me mending for like 42 emeralds. I was like, excuse you, get out of here. What are you? Fortune 2? Fortune 2? Do I have a Fortune 2 person already? Nope, you're my infinity. You're my knockback. You're Aqua Affinity. You're Silk Touch. Did I not have... I thought I had a Fortune guy already. Flame. Who doesn't want to get a good deal? Me? I'm trying to get a good price on these books. Depth Strider 3. No, I mean, I locked him in at that, but if I get another Depth Strider 3 for a lower price, he's going to die. Alright, so I guess I don't have a Fortune 2, but you know what? We'll lock him in. Are you my Fortune boy? Yeah, we'll lock you in for now. And if we get a better price at some point later on, then we'll level you up to Fortune 3 or Fortune 2 for cheaper. But that's fine. Alright, so we'll lock all these boys back in. Mainly so that when I let those guys, little ones out, they can't hop in there. No, the villager doesn't want to give you a good deal. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I thought I'd pop in and say hello before we're going to bed because it's midnight. Yeah, get some sleep. Get some sleep. I appreciate you stopping in to say hi, though. But yeah, definitely don't lose sleep for me. Yeah, he was really stuck on paper and a bookshelf, which I was not okay with. Clearly. Alright, let's see what you got. $40. Sharpness 3 for 40? Nah. That's not it. Aquafinity for 15. What was the other one? Infinity. Not what I want. At least not for what I'm looking for right now. Knockback 2. I've yet to draw you a custom FNAF animatronic. I mean, go for it. Go for it whenever you're ready. Aquafinity for 11. All right. No, he's not going to stay that. We're going to re-roll this guy. Yeah. You can stay like that. But by all means, don't worry about staying up tonight to do it. Do it whenever you get a chance. I know you got a whole lot of stuff going on, but whenever you get around to it. Sir, I want to see your trades. You can stay like that. And we'll do that for the night. Yeah, they don't seem to want to give me a good deal, but whatever. I'm also not being very kind to them. Okay. Let's go here. Wake you up. Wake you up. Go find new beds, please. You in there. And are you really? Wow. I think the ideal mending village is 10 emerald plus book, but I'm not sure. I've gotten it close to that. I think I've gotten mine for like 12 before, which I'm usually really good with. If I can get it below 20, let's go. Let's go. Get some sleep, Bonnie. Have a good night. Let's lock them back in. Get some sleep ourselves. So, y'all, I can do this off stream if this is really boring. We can go like explore some caverns or something. Just let me know where you guys where you land on that. Density 5. You're good, dude. You're good. I'm not a mace user, and I don't have a mace anyway, so I'm not super worried about density. Sir? Nope, don't care about breach. What is density? It's for the mace. So if you get, I think it's wind rods and a heavy core, you can make a mace. Sweeping edge 1. No. No. We can get better for sweeping edge 2. But yeah, the mace, so like it's more of like, it plays into the newer combat mechanics where if you jump and you're in the air coming down when you hit your target, it deals more damage. But then like the enchantments for the mace, increase that. So like breach bypasses armor or a certain percentage of armor. And density, I think, just adds to the impact. Let's see, efficiency 2, nah. Feather falling 4 for 53 emeralds. Not a good deal. At least I don't think it's a good deal. Bro. Bro. It really is. He is out of his mind if he thinks I'm gonna pay that. What is... Stop it. Power. Power 5. Power 5. I have power 2 on here, and I don't have a power enchantment, but I don't know if power 5 is worth 24 emeralds. I mean, it might be, only for the fact that I don't plan on getting or having to like upgrade my bow very often. So it might be worth it, if only just to like have it as the one-time expense every time I make a new bow. Just a thought. What are your thoughts? How do we feel about 24 emeralds for power 5? I mean, that's pretty high level enchantment, no? Let's follow it up with some water, because hydration is good. It's a pretty good deal for a level 5 enchantment, but the question is rather whether or not you're going to be using a bow often. Stay hydrated. I should make a hydrate command. So the question is rather whether or not you're going to be using a bow often. So I'm typically not a bow user, but I have gotten more in the habit of using a bow when I'm in caves to snipe off skeletons or creepers or whatever that's a fair distance away. And I try to be efficient. I want to be efficient in my bow usage. So I think the more damage I'm able to put per shot helps. That's kind of why I went with flame and power 2. Well, I chose power 2 on the enchantment table, and then it came with Unbreaking 2, I think. I don't remember if I bought that book or not. But anyway, power 2, flame, Unbreaking 2, infinity. Infinity really just because I want to like never run out of arrows. But if I add more power per shot, then that would make, even with infinity, without infinity, it makes it last a lot longer. The only problem is that you can only really use power on a singular item, whilst mending is more general. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. And I think we're gonna... Oh my god. I don't know. Like, it just seems like such a good deal. Like, I don't know that I'd ever get 24 emeralds for a power 5 book again. I might, but it might take me a long time to do it. You know what? We'll leave him alone. We'll leave him alone. I'm not gonna call him locked in yet. We'll move on to someone else. No. Thank you. Fortune 1 for 10. No. And honestly, I'd rather get something more general purpose, like Efficiency 3 or Unbreaking 3. Or Mending. Or like Sharpness 5 or something like that. That'd be insane. is it? 10:35. Really, dude? Really, dude? For real, right? For real. This is a very serious consideration to make. It's not like I can't kill him and get another one for a cheaper price later, but I don't know what the probabilities of that are. And in the instance where I want to make my shots as powerful as I can for that price, it's not bad. That's not bad. Considering it's not something I plan on making all the time. Ooh, Respiration 3, but it's 40. Good lord. Good lord. We could always get a zombie up here to like infect everybody and then cure them, but that's a ways off. And that's a heavy price to pay to just be able to start with Respiration 3. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. Excuse me. Impaling? Nope, don't care about that. Nope. Bruh. $22 for Respiration 3. That's better. That's better. What do you think, Alec? Should we take 22 for Respiration 3 over 40? I think so. I think so. I think that's a heck of a better deal. Sip some coffee while I wait. Or KT, if you're still here, your thoughts. 22 emeralds for Respiration 3. Still Respiration. I mean, but that's I'm good with that. I'm good with that. My fiance is listening to the stream, and DoorDash must have heard me talking about Aldi. Baby, Aldi, I was looking up Aldi for coffee. That's funny. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, it's great. It's probably not the worst, but it's not mending. You're right, it's not mending, but I will still take it. Because I do want to do a lot of like underwater stuff. And that helps. That definitely helps. Alright, we'll take it. Were you... See, the problem is I can't remember who was what. Power 4 or Power 5. I only have 21 emeralds. It's not that big of a deal. He can go to sleep. He'll probably get a new trade in the morning because we didn't lock him in. So we'll do this. He's not locked in, but this guy is. So, kind of like I said before, this is my... Do you have the water beacon thingy? No, I don't. No, I don't. Alright, this is my marker for whether or not someone is locked in, is they have the torch in front of their cell. I mean their place. Are you locked in? You should be. Time to lock in, bro. Yeah, he's locked in. Dude. What do you mean? I'm sorry. I feel like that dog in Up. I've already moved on. I don't even know what you're talking about. They're what? Their thingy? I don't know. It's a technical term. Dad be nimble, Dad be quick, Dad jump over the torch stick. Boing. You mentioned something about their... Yeah. We it's their rooms. Their rooms. Why did I come over here? Why did I come over here? That's a really good question. I have Respiration 1, probably to do this. Fortune 2... How high does Fortune go? Does it stop at 3? I'll probably put that on my hoe then. So helmet can get Respiration 3, 13. That's expensive, but hey. That's fine. That's fine. Fortune goes to 3. Okay. So you know what? Then we can get another Fortune 2 and level that up to Fortune 3. I mean, it's expensive as far as XP is concerned, but it's definitely a pathway to getting there. Depth Strider 3, falling 4, mending on there, protection 4, Aqua Affinity and Respiration 3. All right, cool. I mean, we're set to do some underwater mining if we ever decide that's a thing we want to do. Food. Food and trades for emeralds. I do have an XP farm. That's where it's a skeleton spawner. That's where I got all the bones to make all the bone meal that's in this chest over here. Alright, let's get to it. And I know some of the other players here have XP farms that I could go tap into if I needed to. I just haven't made a habit of purposely visiting other player structures. Like I said, I went to the base that's close by here, and that guy was selling mending books, so I took advantage of that. But there's been a couple times where I've gone out to other bases, but I typically don't make a habit of it. But yeah, I just have to like go in the Discord and see like who's got what built and check the chords for it, and could make it a thing to visit the other ones. Because I know skeletons, I think their XP return rate is pretty low. But I think people have like Enderman XP farms and other things like that. Ah. Let's go. Like I said, I know this is not the most exciting stuff in the world, so if you guys would rather see me, like, go exploring some caves or getting into some trouble somewhere, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing this because this has been my mission for a little bit now. Is to get the trading hall up to snuff. think aside from just the farmers and the librarians, the second, just depending on how many librarians I want for just to lock in or ensure that all my trades are what I want them to be, probably wind up building a second floor and putting things like an armorer, weaponsmith, what's the other thing I'm thinking about? Cartographer, Fletcher, because that little boy over there is a bamboo farm. So we can trade in sticks for emeralds, just stuff to keep things moving over there, you know? Just ran out. No. Haha. Alright, we'll do the wheat as well. Just so we have food for us, food for our animals. Which, by the way, it's probably time to feed them again. So, can do that too. Come on. I think I'm moving a little too fast for the server. Let's go. Thank you. Okay. Alright, it is... No! Oh, stupid me. That was dumb. That was big dumb. Alright, we'll leave it for now. I'll put this over here. I'm trying so hard to write a proper birthday message to a friend, but I don't know how to write it right at all right now. Oh, that stinks, man. That stinks. If I knew your friend, I'd offer my 2 cents as to what to write, but I don't. So, sorry, can't help. Yep. Server stuff. Okay. Let's do this row. I have faith in you. I think you'll figure it out too. Alright, so that's carrots. Yeah, we're gonna run out of space again. We're gonna run out of space again for sure. Seeds. Those up there. Yeah, these we're gonna... Just gonna get rid of those right off the bat. Potaten, which is not proper German. Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. Where's the other one we just broke? It's not in there? Okay, cool. You can go over the edge with the others. Adios. Yeah, look at how many seeds I'm getting from one row, which I didn't used to get almost 2 stacks of seeds on one row. Alright, so let's get rid of those. You and you can go in there. Hey, come here. You and you. Let's grab those boys, throw them back in there, and we'll go feed our animals and start the cycle over again. What? What? Thank you. Sweet. Alright, let's go. Let's go. No. Go, sheep, go. No? No? No more? Really? Excuse me. Nice. All right, cool. All right, sheep and cows are all sorted, taken care of. Let's head back to our boys over here. We're gonna need more lecterns soon. We'll take care of that. Take care of that when the time comes. Doom, doom. Alright. So, no, you're good, dude. You're good. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. Alright. He's a master. He's an apprentice, so let's work on him. Even though the other one's going to give me better prices, or better rates, but it's fine. It really is the quest for mending. Dad's 2025 quest for mending. Alright, that one's locked out. Let me go to him. And I think that's it for carrots. Alright. He will trade potatoes. Look at the way this one looks at this one. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Let's do this. Let's throw those. Hey, really? Alright, alright. Let's go to sleep. Everybody's taking a nap. Everybody's taking a nap. Let's take a nap too. Coffee? A little bit left. Water. Excuse me. All right, let's sleep. Alright, you two. I don't know if you still have enough food for mating. We can have this. Alright. So this guy was not locked in. So we'll see if his thing changed. $24 for power 5. He has not changed. And we have enough to lock him in. Do we do it? Do we lock him in? Or do we say, leave him be for a while? I will start on the next one while you chime in, Alec. Or anyone else who's here. By all means, chime in. Six for sharpness 1. Sharpness 1 ain't it. Let's keep going. Channeling? No. If I was a trident user, yes, I would do that, but I am not. Protection 2? Nope. Protection 4? Although... Sorry, itch. Itchy beard. Itchy beard, sometimes you gotta get the comb. Alright. 41 for protection 4. I'm gonna say no. What are you? Curse of Vanishing? Psych. More like vanish that trade. Am I right? Ba-dum-ts. 15 multi-shot. Huh. Multi-shot. Is multi-shot... You cannot do multi-shot with infinity. Am I right? Or can you? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Can you combine multi-shot and infinity? Multi-shot enchantment. Oh, but it's for crossbows. Nah, we're not going to do that. What are you sorry for, dude? What are you sorry for? You didn't do anything. We're just hanging out, man. Ooh. Ooh, looting 2 for 12? That's not bad. Let's do that. I can get on board with that. Let's go. What do I have on my sword right now? Looting 2, yo. We're going straight for looting 3. I just finished writing my message and I heard you ask me about something. What was the business proposal? Oh, it was... I don't even remember. I don't even remember. It was like protection 4 for like 40 or something like that. But I decided against it. All right, so we got looting 2 for 12, which is not a bad start. Considering I have protection. This dude now. So this dude, we didn't lock him in before, but now he's selling protection 4 for 17. I'd take that. That's a better deal. I'll take that. Cool. You, my friend, are now locked in. So he re-rolled himself. Congratulations, you re-rolled yourself. Alright, so that side is all done. Not saying this is all the enchantments I want, clearly, because I have this whole other side set up here. But we need one more kiddo in that bed, and then we can finish up that side. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. So we already have protection 4 here, but we can put it on everything else, which I'm super good with. We just need to get these boys to reproduce some more, and yeah, get them to reproduce some more so that we can get more boys out here. And gotta start working on Fletchers. Just to have another place or thing, you know. On that note, I'm going to bring some trees over here to farm so that we, on top of the bamboo, we have a whole other source of stuff. Or I could just keep the trees over here. Doesn't really matter to me. But with 2 lecterns left, we definitely need... Yeah, we need some stuff. We need some stuff. Alright, so we'll give the plants, the crops and stuff time to grow. But we will do this. do this. We'll get our Fortune 3 pickaxe. I don't think this is going to make a difference on sugarcane, but hey, you never know. We'll see. We'll see. Come here. You too. Thank you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, so almost 2.5 stacks. Almost exactly two. Oh, nope. Exactly 2.5 stacks. Not terrible. Not terrible. Alright. Let's go. Exactly, my guy. Exactly. Let's come over here and get whatever leather we can. I know there's more in the base. Alright, let's clear the hot bar for wood. Let's go. I'll probably work on this while I listen to my audiobook on my lunch break. Which, not that anyone asked, but I'll throw it out there. My fiance and I are going through the Dark Tower series, and we are currently on Book 2. This song right here is, so if you look up, if you go to the Minecraft YouTube page, you should see this album as a playlist available. This is the Hyper Potions remix of Precipice. But yeah, these were officially done by or authorized by Minecraft or Mojang. Dark Tower, what genre is it? It's by Stephen King, but it's not a horror. No, it's not a horror series. It's, I don't even know what to call it right now. We made it through book 1, which is called The Gunslinger, and I won't lie, it was hard to get through. For me, it was really hard to get through. But I did, and by the end, like, everything in the book really picks up, and you're like, oh my god, like, you just, without even realizing it, you got, in, like I did, I got invested in it, despite as hard as it was to get into it at first. But it's about, it follows the Gunslinger so far anyway, into book 2, where he's on a quest to find said Dark Tower. But like every level of the Dark Tower, I think, is like a representation or is like a different reality. And he's not necessarily in the afterlife, but he's on like a different plane of existence. And certain things or certain elements of like our world have bled into it. Where like the Beatles are a thing. Like they specifically reference the song Hey Jude by the Beatles, and like that people in this like vast desert scape are listening to it in this one town or one tavern that he's in. I don't even know what genre it would be. Because I know Stephen King is typically known for horror, but it's not a horror book. And so far, book 2 is not horror either. And everything that we've read and seen about the books, people say like the series definitely gets better as you go. And you know, the further you get into it, the more the first book will make sense. And several people have said on like the Stephen King subreddit that like they'll go back and reread or re-listen to book 1 after they've made it through the series, and then suddenly it's like all the light bulbs really start going off, like, oh, this is what that is, and oh, okay, now everything makes more sense, and blah blah blah. So not that anybody asked what audiobooks we were going through or doing, but figured I'd share it with you guys. Not sure if you guys are into reading or audiobooks as well. Alright, let's protection. What do I want to put protection on? I know I want to put looting on here and make that looting 3. But that's going to cost 21, and we don't have that. So, save it. Did I want to put it on my helmet? Yes, I think so. 19, good lord. Alright, let's put that back on. Boots? I really don't want to put it on the pants, even though they do have mending. Nope. Mending, let's try them. I just keep them around for the nether. 4, that'll work. Cool. So that when I go into the nether, I don't get beaten up on by Hoglin boys. Alright, you can go in here for the time being. What are you? Silk Touch. I don't have anything to put that on right now. But I will at some point. Alright, books. Wait, where's the leather? Not in there. I think I might have made it all. Used it all. Not in there. Not in there. I don't think it's going to be in these, no. No, alright. So it's just the 24 we have to work with for now. That's fine. I don't know where those two came from, but okay. I've been trying to read more and just do something that isn't related to being online. I get it. I get it. That's kind of how I feel about like getting into the audiobooks and stuff, just because I'm not much for reading, but I do like listening to stories. So that kind of works for me in that regard. All right, we do have... All right, we'll get those. We'll make the paper. We'll make the books. Make the paper. Make of the books. I make of the books. And then... It's not those. We'll use up the crimson planks if we can. Yes, we can. Make 6 bookshelves. And now we need the plank, or the slabs. Now we need the slabs. Let's go. Let's go. 6 more lecterns. Sweet. Alright, that should be enough. Let's put that in there. Put the paper in there. Split the paper with our wood products. Why did I line those up? I don't know. But let's go plant this. We'll put this over here in our spare food chest. Oh my gosh, yes, I have such an easier time to listen to stories than actually reading them, but the problem is that I have a really slow reading speed. Same. So I do have to practice my reading as well, which is why I'm trying to get into reading. I get it. But yeah, same. I don't know, the way my brain works when it comes to reading, like I not only read really slow, but I typically will read the same thing multiple times just to like really make sure that I've retained as much of it as I can. No, it despawned. Poor sapling. I got your buddies though, don't worry. And I don't want that to bleed into the cherry trees, so we'll stop there. We'll come out. Plant some of these. Plant that. Make a little birch forest up here. Let those grow. Sweet. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Take the rest of these upstairs. Cool. Oh, nope, sticks. You can stay here. Time to eat a snack. Snack with 2 C's. Eat a snack with 2 C's. It's snack time. Right. Let's get ourselves set up. We're doing this all over again. Alright, so these guys are all squared up, right? They're good. I've got 24 emeralds, so provided we can get a good trade at... Oh, no, we cannot. Kiddos, it's 11:20. I got caught up with what time it is. Or with playing the game, I didn't even realize what time it is. I gotta go. Sorry to cut it off so abruptly, but I gotta go. It's gonna be it for me today. I will have my kids over the weekend and through next week. So next week, I will not have any streams Monday. I gotta leave now, like as soon as I can to now. But I want to wrap things up and not just like cut it dry. So yeah, next week I'll have my kids with me, which means I won't be able to stream my normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If we can stream, I'll try. But typically on weeks where I have my kids, I can't. Just due to timing, their schedule, my schedule, everything else. So I probably won't be back until not Monday coming up, but the following Monday. Like I said, if me and the kids can get like an Among Us stream or a Minecraft stream in over the weekend, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. but no promises. On that note, though, I gotta go. I gotta get myself ready and out the door for work. Don't touch that thermostat. I'll see you guys whenever I get a chance to see you guys. Hope you have yourselves a good one, and adios.